The entire fashion world froze in disbelief when BTS's Jimin walked into the Dior fashion show with an aura so commanding that even his fellow member Jin was reported to be visibly stunned. How could one single appearance, lasting only minutes on the runway spotlight, turn into a global phenomenon that not only shook the walls of high fashion but also ignited chaos among millions of fans? The answer lies in the unprecedented intersection of celebrity power, luxury branding, and the cultural magnitude of BTS as a global force. Jimin did not simply attend the Dior fashion show, he dominated it. His elegant presence, immaculate styling, and controlled yet magnetic demeanor pushed the audience to a state of frenzy. The sight of him dressed in a tailored Dior creation was more than just a celebrity endorsement. It was a historical moment that rewrote the rules of celebrity appearances in the fashion world. And yet, what amplified the spectacle even further was Jin's reaction. Known for his calm composure and steady presence in public, Jin was said to be taken aback by Jimin's breathtaking transformation. Observers noted that his expression shifted the instant Jimin stepped forward, as if he, too, was caught off guard by the overwhelming elegance displayed before him. Why did Jin's reaction matter? Because when one of the most seasoned members of BTS is shocked, it reveals the extraordinary level of impact that Jimin projected on that stage. Fans described the scene as uncontrollable. From the moment Jimin appeared, social media feeds exploded with clips, images, and hashtags dedicated to capturing his presence. Outside the venue, thousands of fans screamed his name, and videos of the crowd chanting reached viral levels within hours. Inside, whispers turned into gasps, and gasps into applause that disrupted the usual composure of a fashion show audience. The frenzy spread globally, with international headlines using words like electrifying, royal, and even supernatural to describe his appearance. The question arises, what made this Dior fashion show different from the countless others attended by global celebrities? The answer is Jimin's unique position as both a fashion muse and a cultural icon. Unlike many celebrities who simply model a brand's clothing, Jimin personifies the very essence of elegance and artistry. His presence was not merely visual, it carried the weight of storytelling. The way he moved, the way he held his gaze, and the way he embodied the Dior aesthetic elevated the brand's showcase into a cultural phenomenon. For Jin, witnessing this moment seemed to spark an undeniable mix of admiration and disbelief. Reports suggest he was seen nodding, his eyes following Jimin with an intensity that spoke volumes without a single word. This was not just a bandmate watching another perform. This was an artist witnessing another artist redefine boundaries before his eyes. The shock was not rooted in surprise that Jimin looked good. BTS members are always known for their polished visuals, but in the realization that Jimin had transcended expectations in a setting historically reserved for elite figures of Western fashion, the reaction from fans only intensified the scene. Across online platforms, phrases like Jimin Dior King and Jin's shocked face trended simultaneously. Memes captured Jin's stunned expression, pairing it with fans' own disbelief at what they were seeing. The narrative quickly evolved beyond fashion, becoming a cultural debate. Had Jimin just claimed an unshakable position as one of Dior's most powerful global icons, critics in the fashion industry, often hesitant to lavish unreserved praise, could not resist acknowledging the scale of Jimin's impact. His appearance blurred the line between traditional high fashion and modern pop stardom, forcing long-standing institutions to recognize the power of K-pop's influence in reshaping luxury culture. This was no longer about whether BTS members could sit at the front row of global shows. It was about them commanding the stage itself. For ARMY, the fandom that follows BTS with unwavering passion, the event turned into something deeper. Jimin's appearance was celebrated not only for its aesthetic brilliance, but for its symbolic value. Seeing Jin, the group's eldest, momentarily stunned reinforced the reality that even within BTS, moments of awe continue to emerge. It was a reminder that each member possesses a unique ability to dominate different arenas, whether music, fashion, or public influence. The scene also raised questions. If Jimin could create this scale of disruption in a single appearance, what might the future hold? Would Dior move toward a deeper partnership with him, or was this already an intentional display of their growing alliance? Could Jin's shock be read as both a proud recognition and a realization of just how far Jimin had come as an individual figure in global culture? These questions remain unanswered, yet they drive curiosity and ensure the moment will be dissected for months to come. Beyond the surface glamour, the Dior fashion show became a study in cultural transformation. Jimin's appearance demonstrated how K-pop idols have evolved from music stars to cultural architects, shaping the way global brands connect with audiences. Jin's visible reaction added authenticity, grounding the spectacle in human emotion rather than corporate strategy. Fans, critics, and cultural analysts alike saw the same truth. This was not just fashion. This was history unfolding in real time. As the night drew to a close, the echoes of Jimin's impact lingered. Social media remained ablaze. Fashion publications scrambled to adjust their headlines, and fans replayed the footage endlessly. Yet the most lasting image was not only Jimin's flawless walk into Dior's spotlight, but Jin's unguarded shock. Proof that even within the extraordinary world of BTS, there are still moments capable of leaving everyone speechless. One cannot ignore the lingering question that circles after such a seismic event. If Jimin can create chaos and elegance in equal measure in just one evening, what unimaginable impact will he deliver next? The Dior fashion show was not merely an appearance, it was a revelation, one that stunned Jin, electrified fans, and permanently etched Jimin's name into the annals of both fashion and cultural history. The aftershocks of Jimin's Dior appearance did not end with the show itself. In the days that followed, every fashion editorial, entertainment outlet, and social media thread seemed unable to move past what had unfolded in Paris. The central question resonated across headlines. Why did Jimin's presence trigger such an intense wave of reaction that even his bandmate Jin, known for his own striking visuals, was visibly taken aback? Industry experts suggest that the reason lies in Jimin's ability to bridge dual identities. On one hand, he is a global pop sensation whose artistry and charisma are recognized worldwide. On the other, he embodies a refined elegance that aligns seamlessly with the values of haute couture. It was this duality, pop culture dynamism meeting high fashion tradition, that elevated his appearance beyond a routine celebrity cameo. For Jin, watching this duality converge into a single overwhelming performance was no doubt a moment of shock and admiration. The sight of Jimin standing beneath Dior's lighting was more than aesthetic, it was symbolic. His every gesture carried weight, every movement carefully observed not only by fans but by the seasoned eyes of fashion elites who rarely offer unanimous approval. The fact that Jin, who has shared countless global stages with Jimin, reacted with a